Oh,
Hello, YouTube. Um, it's your girl, Sally Baby. Um, and I'm here to show you what I actually do. So, I'm an artist. I
I'm a basketball player.
and my little man is back there. Um, that's enough speaking. So, basically, what I do is almost all types of art. I do printmaking. I do animation. I do illustration. Um, and sometimes, and I know how to do like ceramics and stuff. So basically today I will be showing and demonstrating what printmaking is. So basically, this is one of the pieces that I just finished maybe like a few days ago. It's gonna be my logo, hopefully. But yeah, so basically this is printmaking. This is a linoleum block, okay? And on a linoleum block, what you do is you'll draw whatever you want your design to be. Okay, so yes, after you draw, what you do is you'll use a tool that looks like this. So basically, this is called a carving tool. And I have a second one here. It's a little bit smaller. The carving part is a little bit smaller. So it's a really sharp piece that basically allows you to carve exactly what you would want your piece to look like. So once you do that carving, right after that, you basically will use what is called a rolling pin kind of thing, and then you'll in a printing press. So in this video, I'm just going to show the beginning stages, the prep basically stages to you making your own prints. Okay, so as I said, this is my older piece, which was like a week ago. And now I'm currently working on a larger piece of flowers. So this is what the linoleum actually looks like. And as you see, I drew my design or whatever I wanted it to be. And I already started carving it out. So basically what you would want, whatever still has the linoleum up is what will be printed. Whatever you carve out is what will be white basically on your page. You can use any color. See? So you can use any color you want. You can block off pieces of parts. So say I wanted one flower to be one color, the other flower to be another color. I could do that by just blocking off this part and printing this part. What I want for this piece basically is black and white because how I'm doing it, I am doing the outline of each piece, right? So it's basically just going to be the outlines of my flower. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to carve. So let's see if you can see what I'm doing here. Let's fix this camera up. So I'm going to take a piece. Let's see. Maybe right here. So what I usually do so it doesn't like my hand is I would hold down my piece. This is the larger piece. When I was doing the smaller piece, it's a little bit easier. You carve. But with this one, it's much larger, so I'm going to have to put my whole arm on it to keep it steady. Can't really see. I don't want it to fall though. Okay. But basically, I'm just carving out one of the flower petals. and then I'll show you what I did. This is a piece of linoleum with linoleum everywhere. You kind of have to be careful. If you're not careful, and you can just go, and then it'll go throughout your whole piece, and that's not gonna work, because then you mess up your whole piece. Ooh, it's hot in here. So basically I was doing the rest of this, and I'm working my way around here. I'm going to finish taking this whole piece of linoleum out. Burning up. It's hot in here. This is a lot of work. Told you. This thing has a mind of its own. Okay. So for more precise, this is a larger carving tool. For more precise carvings, like in the corners and stuff, you would use this one because it's much smaller. So I don't usually use this one like at all, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just to show you that it does give a more precise carve and smaller carving. So, but I don't like how it feels in my hand because this is too big. So this is my favorite because it feels good in my hands. You know, you just see, this is how I hold my tool. This is so big. It's like too big for my hand. Oh yeah, I was showing you something. Right? Okay, so we'll do that. That's fine. So I'll go here and carve. Not my cup of tea. Malfunctions. Ah! Okay, that's fine. Alright, so yeah. So I basically carved out this piece here. And that's only one side of the flower. This is the other side. So basically how my petals are going, they're overlapping. So this one is overlapping on this one. So here, I would have to carve this out, then you'll see the difference. So I'll do that on camera, and then that'll be it for my little demonstration. And also, like, if I see things on my board that I feel needs to be fixed, I'll erase it, and I'll go back at it and see, because right here, this piece, where is it? Right here, it's not fully, put to where it should be. So I'm going to basically draw in, make sure that everywhere I want to have this petal is precise, is what I'm doing here. Just, making it darker, making sure how the thickness that I want it to be, because the thickness right here is varying, but it's still going to work out. And as you see, the only parts that I raised are what I want you to be able to see in my print. So what I can do is also show you an old print that is actually printed out on paper, and I will show you that at the end of my video. So let me finish carving this little piece out, and then I will show you that piece, and that will be the end of this small demonstration. I need a stand or something so this camera stops shaking. Okay. Hold on. Don't fall, camera. Oh, this video, I don't want this video so long, but it's okay. It's getting there. Just have this little piece here. So you see how it looks? It kind of, once you take out what you don't want, it starts to, you know, come together and look like what you intended it to look like, you know? Gonna have a cleanup after this. Because there is linoleum everywhere. Mind you, everywhere. Okay. Basically, I think that's all that I want to be carved out. Over here. So even, and also with me, with my pieces, I like to see texture. So when I say texture, you see how these pieces, how you can see some lines in here? So yes, you'll see the nice dark lines once I print it of the actual, you know, drawing. And then with these lines inside, I don't carve them all the way out because I like to see texture within my pieces. So I would basically have them, you know, uniformly, sometimes just wacky and crazy, but I'll carve it that way on purpose because I like to see within my flower, this one, it will have streaks, little random streaks of black, since I'm going to be using black ink. It'll have streaks of black, so that will give the flower texture instead of it just being straight black and white. It'll have, within the white section, it'll have little streaks. And that's where I get my texture from. So, as you saw, that is how you do lino cut printmaking. Prints, lino cut. And I will now show you one of my old pieces. Okay, I'm back. So basically, I have an old, very old piece from 2011, actually. And it's printmaking. So this is basically what comes out after you do the lino, after you do the carving, the drawing on the lino, then you do the carving, and this is what comes out of it. You use the rolling pin, you put the paint on the rolling pin. My favorite color is red, so of course my flower, and this is called Azalea, which is my name. I'm Azalea. So basically, you see how I told YouTubers, my YouTube friends, that I like texture. So basically, this is what I mean. This one is actually, you see how this is like totally white? I actually like when it has little streaks of texture. So, you know, you're seeing texture within the piece. So that's just my, what I like. Normally, people would rather, you know, totally clean. What's white is white. What's whatever the other color, bless you, is, the other color is. Bless you. So, yes, this is a very old piece, 2011. We're in 2017. So basically, with printmaking, another positive side of printmaking, which I really, really like, is the fact that you can make however much. So basically, this is one of 10. So I have 10 prints. What is on my stuff? I have 10 prints of the same exact thing. And basically, it can be sold as prints. But, mind you, there's only 10 of these prints. So, it's an addition. It's called being an addition of 10. And then after this addition of 10 is out, it's gone, that's it. Unless you want to come back because you always have your block, your lino block. If you want to come out with more, so be it. You can come out with more. But for the most part, that's what printmakers usually do. They'll make an addition of however much, then that's it. And that's it for that piece. So that's what kind of makes it better than just one drawing or one illustration. Even though I do still do illustrations and you know, regular graphite drawings, I really do like printmaking because I can make an addition of however much I want to sell when I start selling. If you want this piece, it's one of 10. So, you know, hit up my inbox on YouTube. And I will be finishing this piece within, like, with printmaking. For some reason, I am, like, on it and very quick with it. So, this will be finished very soon. And I'm going to put the link to my Instagram page. I have an artist Instagram page that you can check out. I have a lot of my pieces, just, you know, random things, artists that I like. Art structures that I like, that I saw when I went to Barcelona. They had so much art just in the architecture of the town, of the city. So I definitely put that on my my Instagram page as well. And just check me out. I'll put everything down in the link below. I'll put the link down below. And subscribe. I'm gonna, you know, subscribe. I'm gonna have much more of these type of things. Little demonstrations of printmaking, of drawing, of illustrating, maybe of animating too, because I have that skill as well. So we'll see. Bye, YouTubers.